like I'm second best, someone that you could forget. Got me drinking that healing, sinking in this feeling. Leave me the time, giving me the signs of life. Making you are clear, but you're gonna leave me in the deep.
Wedding night. Jungkook, stay away from me. I hate weak people like you the most in my life. Taehyung, I'm sorry. Jungkook, can't you say other words than sorry? Don't you have enough tongue to say other words? Taehyung became silent at this and tears start dripping automatically. Jungkook, now why the hell are you crying? Did I slap you or beat you? Taehyung shake his head at this but tears are still dripping. Jungkook get more angry now. He didn't say anything more and get out from that room by slamming the door loudly. Taehyung flinch at this but he didn't say anything. Introduction. It's Jaeon Jungkook, the famous and top businessman in whole Korea. He has only one motto in his life, being a bad is good than being a weak. Yes, he hate to being weak and also hate weak people. Other side, it's Kim Taehyung, a weak and quiet guy but now he is Jaeon Taehyung. He was an orphan but his greedy aunt and uncle adopt him for his money and properties, which his parents left him. But his uncle and aunt treat him like a slave and with the time Taehyung turned into an introvert from the bright child. He also didn't go school after his parents' death. And one day Taehyung meet Mrs. Jaeon. Mrs. Jaeon liked him so much and next day, he received marriage proposal from her for her son Jaeon Jungkook. His aunt and uncle can't refuse it because they knows Mrs. Jaeon is an standard lady in South Korea. End of introduction. Jungkook is standing in the balcony. Jungkook, why the heck mom choose him as my partner? He isn't worthy to stand in front of me. He hasn't any standard. Jungkook was against this marriage but Mrs. Jaeon forced him to marry Taehyung. Jungkook, I can't waste my whole life with him. I'll divorce him after some months. With that he opens cigarette and starts smoking. He smokes there for at least half hour. His frustration reduced a little. He sighed and went back to his room. In bedroom, Jungkook opened the door but his first view make him angry again. He saw that Taehyung is sleeping on floor by making his own separate bed. Jungkook, he really doesn't have any standard. But he didn't say anything to Taehyung and go to his bed and sleep. Next day, it's 5:30 a.m. and Jungkook wake up now. He feels fresh. He get up from bed and went towards washroom. He take 30 minutes shower and went out by wrapping a towel around his waist. He was finding a comfortable clothes for today from the wardrobe then suddenly he hear a weak voice. Taehyung, sir yo, your coffee. Jungkook turned and see that Taehyung is standing in front of him with coffee mug in his hands. Jungkook had literally forgotten that he has a husband now. He saw that Taehyung is wearing a casual dress but it's lower class standard dress. It doesn't suit Jungkook's standards. Jungkook, are you servant or a waiter? Jungkook said coldly. Taehyung, I don't know. Jungkook, what you don't know? Taehyung, I used to be servant in my home. So I cut by Jungkook. Jungkook, whatever, but now you are husband of the famous Jaeon Jungkook, so be in a little standard. With that he take coffee from Tae's hand and about to go but stop. Jungkook, and yes, call me Jungkook. I don't want media to know that Jaeon Jungkook's husband call him, sir, and make you victim of me. Taehyung, yes Jungkook. But Jungkook ignored him and start doing his other works. Taehyung also went for kitchen to make breakfast for Jungkook. At 8 a.m., Jungkook finished his work and was about to go for office but Taehyung stopped him. Taehyung, Jungkook, breakfast is ready. Jungkook stopped and saw that dining table is full with many dishes. Usually Jungkook does his breakfast in office but now he has a husband who can cook. Jungkook sit on his chair to eat but he saw that Taehyung is standing there like servant. Jungkook, don't you have to do breakfast? Jungkook said irritatedly. Taehyung, I'll make my breakfast later. Jungkook, it's many dishes here. I can't eat them all, so come and do your breakfast before it get cold. Taehyung obeyed Jungkook but he served himself some dishes in his plate and sit on floor. Jungkook became more irritated now. Jungkook, what are you doing? Taehyung looks confused at this but he replied honestly. Taehyung, doing breakfast. Jungkook grabbed his forehead in frustration. Jungkook, just come here and sit on chair. You are no more servant now but Jaeon Jungkook's husband, so make some standard. Taehyung, yes. Jungkook sighed and does his breakfast. Taehyung also joined him on table. Jungkook finished his breakfast and went for office by ignoring Tae's presence. Taehyung also didn't mind it. In office, Jungkook was doing his work by sitting on his office chair but suddenly he heard a loud voice of a woman. Woman, Jungkook. Jungkook looked at the direction and a smile formed on his face. Jungkook, Lena, when did you came back to Korea? With that he hugged her but she didn't hug him back, in fact she is looking angry. Lena, how can you marry someone else? Lena said loudly. But Jungkook looks confused at this. Jungkook, but what's their problem to get married? Lena, don't you know that I wanted to marry you? I love you Jungkook, I love you so much. How can you do this to me? With that he started crying but other side Jungkook was shocked. Jungkook, but we are cousins Lena. How can you love me? Lena, so what? We are not even blood related. But Jungkook sighed at this. Jungkook, I'm sorry Lena but I'm married now. You should move on. Lena, no, I can't move on. And you have to marry me. I know you don't love him so just divorce him and marry me. Lena behaved like crazy and she literally forcing Jungkook and Jungkook don't like it. Jungkook, enough Lena, don't be crazy. You also know that you can't force me to do anything unless I want to do that. And also I don't love you. Lena, why don't you love me? I'm pretty, rich and have standard. Jungkook, still I'm married now and you are my cousin. You should forget me now. At this, Lena run away from there while crying. Jungkook sighed and back to his work. In evening, Jungkook came back home with frustration. It wasn't so good day for Jungkook. He entered in living room and saw that Taehyung is sleeping on couch peacefully. This view make him more irritated. He speaks loudly. Jungkook, if you are sleepy then go to your room and sleep. Taehyung jerked from his sleep because of loud voice. He looks at direction of door and stand properly. Taehyung, welcome home Jungkook. Jungkook, why can't you speak properly without stuttering? It's really irritating. With that he went towards his room by ignoring Taehyung again. He fresh up and then came downstairs to make something for himself but he saw that Taehyung has already prepared everything. Jungkook, did you make this all? Taehyung, yes. Taehyung said nervously. Jungkook didn't say any further and sit on his chair for dinner but Taehyung is again standing there like servant. Jungkook, do you need special invitation for dinner? Taehyung remembers Jungkook's morning words and he silently sit beside Jungkook. They did their dinner together without any words. In bedroom, today was also same. Taehyung prepared his bed on floor and sleep there silently. Jungkook, do you like to sleep on floor? Jungkook said irritatedly. Taehyung, yes. And Jungkook became silent at this. Jungkook sighed again. Jungkook thinking, relax Jungkook, you'll divorce him after some months, then you don't have to live with this, without any standard person. Jungkook shakes his head in frustration and sleep. Just like this a week passed. Jungkook ignored Taehyung in this whole week. Although they live in same house and Taehyung prepared everything for Jungkook, but still they barely talk to each other. Taehyung also doesn't have any problem with this. He does his work and mind his own business. Lena also apologized to Jungkook for his previous behavior. One day, Jungkook called Taehyung from office. Taehyung didn't have phone before, but Jungkook buy him one. Taehyung, hey, hello. Jungkook, be ready for tonight. You are going in a party with me. Taehyung, oh, okay. And Jungkook cut the call. Today is Mr. and Mrs. Kang's anniversary. Kangs and Jaeons are close friends and Lena is Kang's daughter. Yes, she is Kang Lena. Everyone is coming in party with their partner or family and Jungkook choose his partner. In evening, Jungkook came home early because he finished his work. But he saw that Taehyung is still in his casual dress and sitting on couch comfortably. Jungkook, don't you have to be ready for party? Taehyung, I'm ready. Jungkook became speechless at this. Jungkook, will you go to the party with me in such a lame dress? Taehyung, I don't have clothes for party. Jungkook grabbed his forehead in frustration. He looked at his wristwatch, there was still time. Jungkook, come with me. Taehyung followed Jungkook to the car. Taehyung sit in front seat and Jungkook drive the car. Jungkook stopped the car in front of a luxurious mall. Jungkook, Lucy, show a luxurious new brand dress for him in party theme. Lucy, yes sir. Lucy take Taehyung with her. This is Jaeon's mall and Lucy is trusted and skilled lady in this field. After 10 minutes, Jungkook is sitting on couch and watching his phone, then suddenly he heard a voice. Lucy, sir. Jungkook up his eyes and saw his front view. He saw Taehyung who's standing there nervously in white suit. Taehyung is pretty so every suit is suiting on him. But Lucy choose a royal theme for him. White shirt with long outer sky creamy jacket with blue embroidery on the border and golden buttons with black tie. She also added a blue plus golden brooch. Earrings and finger rings are also in blue combination. It's the first time when Jungkook gets hypnotized by someone's beauty. Although they live together, but Jungkook didn't focus on Taehyung's features before. Lucy, sir, is it okay? Jungkook, oh, yes, but add a wristwatch too. Lucy, yes sir. And she choose an expensive new brand wristwatch for Taehyung. Jungkook has also changed his outfits during this time and he chose black suit and golden ornaments. By the way, their brooch are matching as couple. Lucy watched both and a word escaped from her mouth. Lucy, you both looks excellent couple. But Jungkook glared at her and she shut her mouth up. In party, Jungkook and Taehyung both entered in party like couple. Jungkook is placing his hand on Tae's waist and Taehyung also allowed it because Jungkook is his husband. But after some time, Jungkook get busy with some other CEOs and Taehyung became alone. But one man keep glaring at Taehyung for long time and now he get a chance to go to him. Everyone knows that Jungkook is married now, but most of the people don't know who's his partner. Man, excuse me. Taehyung turned toward that man. Taehyung, yay, yes. Man, don't be scared. You can talk to me freely as like friends. Taehyung, man, by the way you are so beautiful. Taehyung, thanks. Man, you look alone, wanna dance with me? Taehyung, no thanks. Man, come on, you'll enjoy it. Taehyung, no, I don't want. But that man keep forcing him. Man, come on babe, I'll make you enjoy tonight. With that he grabbed Taehyung's hand, but next moment he feels someone's tight grip on his hand. Jungkook, leave my husband's hand, Jungkook said coldly. Jungkook looks angry and his voice was cold like ice. That man get scared and leave Tae's hand immediately. Man, Mr. Jaeon, I didn't knew he's your husband. I'm sorry. Jungkook, you better keep this in your brain. Jungkook said it coldly. Man, yes Mr. Jaeon. With that he went from there. Jungkook turned towards Taehyung, who's looking more scared. Jungkook, can't you refuse him when he was forcing you? Taehyung, I refused. Jungkook sighed at this. Jungkook, next time if something happens like this then tell them that you are my husband, understood? Taehyung, yes. And Jungkook dragged Taehyung with himself, but one person was observing this all incidents quietly. It's Kong Lena. This all time Taehyung was with Jungkook and meeting many rich people. They are also talking respectfully to Taehyung because they knows he's Jungkook's partner. After party they came back to their mansion. Some other days also passed but Jungkook is still ignoring Taehyung. Now it's became their habits. Every day Taehyung make coffee and breakfast for Jungkook. Then Jungkook went his office and do his work, then came home and Taehyung prepare dinner for him, then make their separate bed and they sleep. But they barely talk in this whole process. Usually Taehyung does whole household work in Jungkook's absence, but now Taehyung start feeling bored. He is just sleeping, watching TV, doing household work and making food, that's it. But one day, Taehyung was watching TV, then suddenly Jungkook came home early. But he doesn't looks good. He shouted Taehyung's name loudly. Jungkook. Taehyung. Taehyung flinched at this but went to Jungkook. Jungkook was about to fall but Taehyung grabbed him before he fell. Taehyung. Jungkook. He feels that Jungkook's body is hot. Taehyung. What happened? But next moment, he feels that Jungkook is kissing him hungrily. Taehyung gets scared at this. He tried to protest against Jungkook but Jungkook is grabbing him tightly. Flashback. Jungkook was doing his office work by sitting on his office chair, then suddenly Lena came. Everybody knows that Lena is Jungkook's cousin, so they didn't stop her. Lena. Jungkook. Oh Lena, what brings you here today? Lena. I wanted to meet my friend so I came here. Jungkook. Very well. Lena, I bring you your favorite Americano too. Let's drink together. With that she offers one Americano drink to him and Jungkook also take it. They are drinking and chatting together, but some time later, Jungkook start feeling dizziness. He also feels heat rising in his body. Jungkook. I think I'm not feeling well. I need to go home. Let's talk some other day, Lena. But Lena grabbed his hand. Lena. Jungkook. Let's sleep together. I'll give you more satisfaction than you ever imagined. Jungkook. What? Are you crazy? I'm married now and you are my cousin. Lena. So what? I'm offering my body to you, then what's their problem? Jungkook. You are not in your right mind, Lena. Let me go. But Lena trying to grab his second hand too. Jungkook is protesting it and at last he slapped Lena hardly, who directly fell on floor. Jungkook. You are so disgusting, Lena. With that Jungkook grabbed his car key and rushed for home as soon as possible. He already assumed that Lena mixed something on that drink, Americano, but he doesn't know what is it. So he decided to go home directly, then call doctor. Flashback end. Right now, Jungkook is kissing Taehyung forcefully. Taehyung. Jungkook stop. But Jungkook was in full control of his horny desire. He pushed Taehyung on couch and hover over him. Jungkook doesn't know anything right now but just want his husband with whom he can to spend this night. Taehyung knows that Jungkook is his husband, but he also knows that Jungkook is not in his right sense, and also he is scared of Jungkook. So he's stopping Jungkook, but it feels like Jungkook is in his beast mode. And at last, he forcefully did sex with Taehyung. Next morning, 3 a.m. Jungkook opened his eyes with great headache, but he saw that he is sleeping on couch. But more shocking thing is that he's sleeping on the top of Taehyung on couch. And they both are naked. He also saw that Taehyung's whole body is filled with bite marks and he is still inside him. He gets shocked at this view. He immediately take out himself from Taehyung's body, but because of this, a moan escaped from Tae's mouth. Taehyung, ah! Jungkook grab his head in frustration. He recalls about his last sense and remember everything, how Lena drugged him by Americano, how he forced Taehyung and technically he raped him. Jungkook pulled his hair in frustration, but suddenly he heard Taehyung's painful voice. Taehyung, ah, please stop. It's hurting. Taehyung is shaking in his sleep and saying this all. Then suddenly Jungkook saw blood on couch between Tae's legs and his eyes widen. Jungkook, did he bleed? He saw Taehyung's tears which is dried on his cheeks. He is shocked to know how forceful he was with Taehyung last night. But he gently take Taehyung in his arms and walk towards their bedroom. In bedroom, he carefully put Taehyung on bed and clean his body with wet towel. Taehyung was in deep sleep so he didn't wake up. Then he applied medicine on Tae's injury on his lower back. It is the first time when Jungkook is sharing his bed with anyone. It was 3:30 a.m. now, so he also fell asleep beside Taehyung. Morning, 9 a.m. Taehyung opened his eyes slowly, but his first view was someone's bare chest. He immediately moved away his face and saw it's Jungkook's. Then suddenly he remembers about last night and fear raised again. He immediately moved from his position, but he fell on floor with loud noise instead. Jungkook also wake up because of loud noise, but he saw that Taehyung was on floor and grabbing his stomach and back in pain. Jungkook immediately get up from bed to help Taehyung, but Taehyung, no. Stay away from me. Taehyung was scared and Jungkook can see that. Jungkook, I'm sorry. Taehyung didn't say anything. Jungkook, I'll not do this again, please let me help you. Jungkook was only in pants and Taehyung was only in shirt because Jungkook applied medicine on his lower back so he didn't cover it. Taehyung immediately covered his legs with blanket. Taehyung, why did you do that? Taehyung asking him the reason, why did he raped him? But Jungkook didn't know how to reply this, but he tell him everything truthfully. Taehyung listened this all and he is speechless. Taehyung, your cousin drugged you? Jungkook, yes. Taehyung became silent at this. Jungkook, I was out of sense last night and I did this. But I'll take responsibility of this. Taehyung didn't say anything. Jungkook carried Taehyung in bridal style and walked towards washroom. He helped Taehyung to take shower. Taehyung protested at first, but at last he give up because he doesn't have strength to bath alone. That day Jungkook didn't go his office. He was guilty so he takes care of Taehyung whole day. But from the next day, he start going his office. Taehyung is also recovered now, but his lower back is still in a little pain, but he managed it. Just like this time goes on and they back to their usual routine. But Jungkook doesn't ignore Taehyung as like he did before, but still they don't talk more. After a week, they both were doing breakfast silently, but suddenly Taehyung feels like vomiting and he run towards washroom. Jungkook also became worried for Taehyung so he followed him. Taehyung throw out his all eaten food and at last he knock out. After an hour. Doctor, congratulations Mr. Jaeon, your husband is pregnant. And Jungkook feels like lightning strike him. He looked at Taehyung who's unconsciously laying on bed. Doctor, he is weak but I injected him medicine. He'll awake after some time. Take this medicine, you have to give him with the time and take good care of him. With that doctor left the room. Jungkook looked at Taehyung and sit beside bed. Jungkook, what have I done? After some time, Taehyung opened his eyes and saw that Jungkook is sleeping on chair by putting his head on bed and hand on Tae's stomach. Jungkook was thinking this all by sitting on chair and fell asleep. Taehyung, Jungkook. Jungkook opened his eyes immediately. Jungkook, are you okay? Discomfort anywhere? Taehyung, I'm okay but what happened to me? Jungkook, oh, you are pregnant with my child. And Taehyung widened his eyes in shock but next moment his eyes became teary. Taehyung, do you want to abort this child? But at this Jungkook get angry. Jungkook, why would I abort my own child? And you also shouldn't think to abort my child. I'll not let it be. Taehyung, but then, how can you divorce me? Jungkook became speechless at this. It's not like Jungkook tell him about divorce things but Taehyung is intelligent enough to guess this. Taehyung, if I give birth to this child then I'll not give her to you because I also want to live with my child. So she will be with me after divorce. Jungkook, do you think you have power to get my child away from me? Then you are wrong. I have more power and standard than you. Taehyung, but. Taehyung stop in middle and tears start dripping again. Jungkook, relax. We both will be with this child. I'll not divorce you. Taehyung didn't say anything. Jungkook, don't you trust my words? Taehyung, I trust you. Jungkook became silent at this. It's the first word in Jungkook's life which touched his heart. That day Jungkook didn't go office. In fact it's been one more week but still Jungkook is in home and taking care of Taehyung and his 2 weeks unborn child. Jungkook changed his behavior completely for Taehyung. He talks to Taehyung sweeter now. He even taking care of him like he's taking care of his 9 months pregnant wife. Like right now, Jungkook is cutting vegetables and Taehyung is looking at him. Jungkook, doctor have said that you can't eat spicy food so I'll not add any spice. Taehyung didn't say anything at this. Taehyung also can't eat spicy foods anyways. Jungkook looks at Taehyung. Jungkook, are you okay with it? Taehyung, yes. Jungkook smiled at this and his hands reached at Taehyung's stomach but he stopped. Taehyung saw it and hesitated say. Taehyung, you can touch my stomach. And Jungkook happily placed his hands on Tae's belly. Jungkook, you'll be healthy baby, my child. With that he kissed Taehyung's stomach automatically. Taehyung, but Taehyung bite his lips immediately. Jungkook realized it and back off immediately. He looked at Taehyung and remember about his first night with Taehyung and Taehyung's crying face but he turned his gaze immediately and start doing his work. Jungkook make breakfast for both and they eat together. But next day, he comes his office because his secretary calls him many times. At 8 a.m. Jungkook, I'm going to office. If something happens then call me immediately, understood? Taehyung, yes. Jungkook, and do your lunch with the time and don't ever try to escape your food. Taehyung, yes. Jungkook, I'll come soon, wait for me. Taehyung, yes. I'll wait for you. Jungkook became silent again. Jungkook was hesitate for a second but later he bend and kissed Taehyung's belly again and go from there by bid Taehyung. Taehyung take a deep breath. Taehyung thinking he loves this child so much. He'll be great dad in future. And a smile formed on Taehyung's face and he went inside his home. In evening, Jungkook came home in his usual time because he had many work left to complete. He entered and saw that Taehyung is sleeping on couch again. But he didn't get angry now. He goes near to sleeping Taehyung and saw that Taehyung is placing his both hands on his stomach and has a sweat smile on his face, like he is feeling his baby. Taehyung is looking like an innocent angel right now and Jungkook is mesmerizing in his beauty. Jungkook thinking he is really beautiful. He didn't say anything but lean and start touching his eyelashes, nose, cheeks, his lips, collarbone, but immediately he back to reality and back off. Jungkook whisper, "What are you doing, Jungkook?" With that he grab his forehead but again looks at Taehyung and memories flash in his eyes of that day when Taehyung was moaning under him, his soft body, perfect collarbone, teary eyes and messy hair. Jungkook, ah, stop, stop. With that he slapped his face loudly but because of noise, Taehyung also wake up and immediately get up from couch. Taehyung, Jungkook, Taehyung, when did you came? Jungkook, when you were sleeping, just now. Taehyung, oh. You fresh up. I'll make dinner. Jungkook, okay. And Jungkook immediately rushed towards his room. In kitchen, Taehyung is cooking by wearing apron. He is simple and casual but Taehyung is glowing like LED bulb in Jungkook's eyes, who's standing on the door and looking at Taehyung silently. He looked at Taehyung for some time then goes near to him and hugged him from behind and knife fell from Taehyung's hands. Taehyung, Jungkook, yes, it's me. Taehyung became silent at this and Jungkook also feels awkward so he leave Taehyung. Jungkook, oh, I wanted to touch my baby. Jungkook gave excuse. Taehyung, you can touch it. At this Jungkook immediately kneel in front of Taehyung and touch his flat belly, with his large hands. Taehyung bite his lips. Jungkook, when will it grow up? Taehyung, it'll take at least 3 months to show up baby bum according to doctor. Jungkook, oh, but he is still kneeling and touching Taehyung's belly and it's been long time. Taehyung, Jungkook, curry is about to cook now. Jungkook, oh, Taehyung, I need to off the heat. Jungkook, okay. Taehyung was silent for a moment. Taehyung, can you let me go, stove is there. Jungkook, oh, and Jungkook immediately get up from floor. After dinner, in bedroom. Nowadays Taehyung is sleeping with Jungkook in same bed. Although there is huge gap between them but still Taehyung take 30 minutes extra to fell asleep beside Jungkook. After 3 months. Right now Taehyung is 3 months pregnant but his baby bum is bigger than usual pregnant person. Jungkook, I think baby will gonna be a big baby. Taehyung, then how can I deliver him her? Taehyung is scared. Jungkook, don't worry, doctor will take care of it. Taehyung, and Jungkook kissed Taehyung's baby bum again. But after checkup, they find out that Taehyung is pregnant with twins babies. Jungkook and Taehyung can't find a word to describe their happiness. Doctor, and both babies are healthy. Congratulations once again Mr. Jaeon. Jungkook, oh, thanks doctor. That night, Taehyung is laying on bed but stiff, because. Jungkook, can you remove your shirt? Taehyung, can't agree neither disagree. Jungkook, I want to see your baby bum clearly. Taehyung, oh. Taehyung take deep breaths and remove his upper garments and Jungkook touched his baby bum. Jungkook, I'm so happy today. I'm gonna be dad of 2 babies. Taehyung, you like babies so much. Jungkook, yes, I love babies, in fact I want 3 more babies. Taehyung became silent at this. Jungkook, I mean, my dad used to say that. Jungkook make the situation awkward again but thankfully Taehyung don't react more. Taehyung, Jungkook, by the way, do you want girl or boy? Taehyung, I like both, so I'm happy with anyone I'll get. Jungkook, very well, but I want one girl and one boy. Jungkook talks some more time with baby bum and at last he kissed it and they sleep. Just like this time goes on but Taehyung feels like by the time his body wanting something else, like he's getting horny for someone's touch on his body. One day, in night, Taehyung trying to sleep but couldn't. He looked at Jungkook who's sleeping peacefully beside him. He can't take it anymore and went to washroom. Taehyung removed his all clothes and stand under cold shower to clear his mind from dirty thoughts. Taehyung thinking, why my body reacting like this? After 30 minutes, Taehyung take long shower, then he came out by wearing only a loose bathrobe where his baby bum is clearly showing. But he saw that Jungkook is awake now and looking at him and his exposed wet body with his big eyes. Jungkook, are you okay? Taehyung, yes. Jungkook, why did you take shower at this time? It's almost 12:30 now. Taehyung, oh, it's nothing. But he saw that Taehyung's face and ear became red and Jungkook became more worried. Jungkook, your face is all red, let me call doctor. But Taehyung stopped him. Taehyung, Jungkook, no need to call doctor. Jungkook, but you are not well. Taehyung, I'm well, it's just my body craving for someone. Jungkook became silent at this. Taehyung also became silent. Taehyung is more embarrassed now because Jungkook is silent, so he avoid his eyes. Jungkook, let's go to doctor tomorrow. Taehyung, but doctor tell them that it's normal in pregnancy. In fact doing it will help Taehyung to deliver baby with less pain but hard activities are not allowed. That night, they both are laying on bed but Jungkook can feels that Taehyung is uncomfortable with sleep. Jungkook, are you horny again? Taehyung, yes. Taehyung is embarrassed. Jungkook, let me help you. Taehyung, With that he pressure his elbow and up a little then lean towards Taehyung to kiss him. And he start kissing Taehyung gently. Taehyung closed his eyes because of closeness and grabbed bedsheet tightly. His body is so sensitive right now. With the time, their kiss getting more intense and Taehyung moan because of his sensitive body. Jungkook place his both hands each side of Taehyung and deepen the kiss. Taehyung also grabbed Jungkook's shirt tightly and they are breathing in each other's mouth. But they both are aware of Taehyung's baby bum. After a long kiss, Jungkook see that Taehyung's eyes is teary. Jungkook, did I hurt you? Taehyung shakes his head. Jungkook, don't be scared. I'll make you enjoy it. With that he start unbuttoning Taehyung's shirt and see that Taehyung's chest is titled because of sensation. He lean and lick his chest, then suck it. Taehyung, Taehyung bite his lips again and throw his head backward. Jungkook, don't bite. I want to hear it. Then Jungkook kissed his neck and sucked there. Then again came to chest, then his belly. He kissed his baby bum gently, then cover it with clothes. Jungkook, babies, you sleep. With that he came more down but Taehyung grabbed Jungkook's hairs in embarrassment. Jungkook up his face to see Taehyung who's biting his lips again. Jungkook, don't be shy. I'm your husband and I have already seen this all. It's the first time when Jungkook calling Taehyung as his husband. Taehyung nodded at it and Jungkook continue his work. This night was so much overwhelming and pleasuring for Taehyung. Jungkook was gentle and at last he lay down beside Taehyung. They both are breathing heavily. Jungkook look at Taehyung beside him. They both are naked. Jungkook, are you okay? Taehyung, Jungkook, come here. Taehyung shifted towards Jungkook and Jungkook embraced him securely. Jungkook, now sleep. And Taehyung fell asleep in Jungkook's arm. Next morning, Taehyung wake up first and he saw that he was sleeping on Jungkook's arm whole night and Jungkook one arm was on Taehyung's baby bum above his hands. Just like this time goes on and they continue their night activities whenever Taehyung feels horny. Now Taehyung is much more comfortable with Jungkook. After 5 months, now Taehyung is 9 months pregnant and his baby bum is so big. They didn't do sonography of the baby's gender because they wanted to meet them directly. And right now Taehyung is sitting on couch and putting his legs on Jungkook's lap and Jungkook massaging Tae's legs with oil because Taehyung's legs are swollen. Taehyung, Jungkook, it's fine now. Jungkook, no, you need more. And he continues to massage Tae's legs. Other time, Taehyung is sitting on dining chair and Jungkook is sitting beside him and feeding him. Taehyung, I'm full. Jungkook. Jungkook, just this one more bite. Say yeah. Taehyung, take deep breaths and eat that last piece. Taehyung, now finished. But, Jungkook, this one more bit. Taehyung became speechless at this. Again, they are sitting in balcony and Jungkook wrapping his both hands around Taehyung and Taehyung is leaning in Jungkook's arm. Jungkook, are you cold? Taehyung, no. Taehyung, this sky is beautiful. Jungkook, just like you. I mean you are beautiful too. Taehyung didn't say anything. Taehyung was silent at this but a smile formed on his lips. After 5 years. Right now, Taehyung is sitting on study chair and studying, then Jungkook came from back and wrapped his hands around Taehyung. Jungkook, it's late, let's go to sleep. Taehyung, Kooky, one more last question, then I'll sleep. Jungkook, no more, you and babies both need rest. With that he carried Taehyung in bridal style and walked towards bed. Jungkook put Taehyung on bed and kissed his forehead. Jungkook, I love you. Taehyung smiled at this and kissed his cheeks. Taehyung, I love you too. Yes, Taehyung is fully comfortable now and Jungkook can fresh him after Taehyung gave birth to his both twins boys and right now Taehyung is again 1 month pregnant with Jungkook's child plus he is doing his studies too. And during this time period, Jungkook helped Taehyung to take his properties and money back from his uncle and aunt. Taehyung is much more confident now and living with a powerful standard. Just like this their life going on happily together.